Here we are at Kingston Park. It's Newcastle United Women's against the Hull City Ladies. It's really exciting to be here. It's the third match of the season. Newcastle United Women have won their first two games. In this video I've got an interview with Becky Langley, the Newcastle United Women manager, but also Amanda Staveley. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. It's coming up. So I'm at Kingston Park. I've never been to Kingston Park Stadium before in my life, and so I've got a press pass, access to the red zone, which is the zone that we're in now, and actually the press little area where the letter A is over there. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'll be there for the actual match. So it's still early doors. It's only 12:15, and the kick-off's 2 o'clock. Newcastle United Women's against Hull. Some of the team are down there, I think, chatting to other members of staff. I think they're going to be coming out shortly for stretches and warm-ups, but really exciting. In here, just in front of me, it's a kind of the executive bar area, if you like. I'm going to get a coffee in a minute, and hoping to catch up with some fans, see what they think. So, would you like to introduce yourselves for the viewers here?
Yeah, I'm Annie, known as Smig, on the back there.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Claire.
And where are you all from?
From Great Park, just down the road, so we're just 20 minutes away.
You sound like you might have an accent from somewhere else.
I'm from Oxford originally, 17 years adopted Geordie.
I know the area very well. I was in the Air Force. I was based in Bryce Norton in Oxfordshire.
Yeah, yeah, and then there's Dalton Barracks as well. So Canny, it's nice.
Yeah. Excited about the women's game today?
Yeah, well, we were at the Newcastle lads game yesterday, which was a little frustrating. So we're hoping the lasses can bring it home for us. Yeah, come on.
It's our first game here. We've never been before, so we thought we'd come down and give it a go and see what support the lasses, you know.
Yeah, my first game as well. And for you, have you got a favourite player for the women's team?
I like Georgia Gibson. She's my favourite, and she's we've got a couple of football players living a few doors down from us.
Hello Amelia, so I was interviewing you yesterday for the Crystal Palace match, and is this your little sister?
Yeah, Darcy.
What are you called?
What?
What's your name?
Darcy.
Oh, Darcy. That's lovely. And you both got cheeky faces, haven't you?
Yeah.
How excited are you today about seeing the women's team?
Really excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you play football?
No. I do gymnastics.
Oh wow, you're going to be in the Olympics in a few years?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet you will. So your name is Lulu, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I understand that you've been tracking down war flags to get the big lasses flag, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and where was it?
It was, Mum, where was the flag again? Where was the flag?
It was in a big storage unit.
In a big storage unit.
All the stinky boys were hiding it, were they?
Yeah.
So you're going to get the flag there. Chris from War Flags is meeting you. He's going to give you the flag and you're going to put it out in the stand, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you play football as well?
Yeah.
What position?
Mostly right wing.
Who for?
Killamith boys and Bedlington girls.
All right, so we'll have a lovely day and we'll get a shot of you with the flag. Thanks, Lulu. Becky, thanks for joining me on Tyneside Live. So you've just become full-time. So for viewers out there who are watching this particular video, can you explain what it means for Newcastle United women's football, especially with what Amanda Staveley's been doing, to transgress from being part-time to full-time, and what it means?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I think it gives me that time to put all my energy and effort into Newcastle United Women. I think, like other coaches in the past with the women's team, it's been very much part-time, and I had a full-time job at Northumbria University and I was balancing the women's team and the football programme there, whereas others in the past, they've had their full-time jobs and came and done it for free as well. So it means a lot because it means we can professionalise everything, give the girls the best possible chance of winning the games on a Sunday because they're getting brilliant training, brilliant facilities and better wraparound support.
So what does that actually mean day to day? What's actually going to change to have those better facilities and better support?
So the players will train at both the men's first team tent and the academy now, which is brilliant. They're training an extra night a week, which is really important as well. And myself, I'll be based at St James's Park, which means that I can kind of make sure that the running of the team is really professional.
And what actually is the long-term strategy for Newcastle Women's now?
So long-term strategy is we're just aiming for promotion this season from Tier 4 to Tier 3, and then we just want to keep kind of progressing from there. It's really important that we push every season to get our club into the Championship and then the Women's Super League, because Amanda's vision is to get our women's team playing in the Women's Champions League. So that's how ambitious we all are.
Oh, that's magnificent. And especially after the match at St James's Park last season when there was 22,000 fans, you're now role models. You're an inspiration to a whole generation of young kids, especially young girls. What would you say to young girls in the area who want to get involved with football, and in particular Newcastle United?
I think the biggest thing is the pathway now, and we've got our new Emerging Talent Centre, which is allowing young girls to wear that black and white shirt and progress to the women's development team and then the women's first team. And I think that pathway hasn't been there for many years, so the girls should feel inspired that one day you could be the girl pulling on that black and white shirt playing for the women's first team. So yeah, it's just brilliant, and football's great. I mean, it's a great team sport, you make new friends, it's all about those relationships and friendships moving forward. So yeah, that's what it's all about.
Exciting times. And lastly, the match today against Hull, the Tigresses, they've dropped down from Tier 3,
yeah.
So I expect them to have a tough match. They've got some professionals in their team. So what are you expecting today?
Yeah, it will be a tough game. As you say, they've come down from the league above, so they've got that experience playing in that higher tier. But they haven't had the best start probably, and obviously we've started really well, 2-2, and we pitched our pre-season really tough. We played all teams in Tier 3 to make sure we were playing against harder opposition, so that it was physically tougher, mentally tougher. So yeah, we're absolutely raring for today, and I'm sure we will do really well.
And what sort of formation I don't know what formation you're going to use. The viewers out there probably don't know. What sort of, in a broad sense, what sort of tactics do you use in a game like this?
Well, we wouldn't want to give too much away because then other people watching will know. But yeah, we've got a young squad who are really kind of really aggressive and really kind of forward thinking, and we want to attack as quickly as we can, and we've got that speed in behind. So yeah, they're our main strengths.
So it's half time here at Kingston Park. It's Newcastle United Women's 2, Hull City Ladies 2. What a frustrating first half that is. Newcastle United women went 2-0 up in the side about 10 minutes with a brace from Casey Elson, and Hull have pulled 2 goals back, the second one being from a penalty. Well, Newcastle have had a couple of golden opportunities as well to go further ahead, but didn't manage to take them. So it's half time now, and it's all to play for in the second half. So what's your names?
Lily. Abby.
Abby, and you've got Westerhope United, and somebody's just told me that that's a boys team that you play in.
Yeah, we'll play for girls and the boys.
Oh, yeah, and what positions do you play?
Girls will play defence and boys, Lily plays defence and...
Basically, I play multiple decisions. So, one time I played up front, a few times I played midfield, a few times I played defence, and I play goalie.
Yeah.
So how exciting is it to watch the Newcastle United women's team today against Hull?
Really exciting, because it's her first time.
I can't explain it. I've only seen the men's, but I can't explain this one. I'm just super shocked and excited.
Well, that's it. The match is just finished. Disappointingly, Newcastle United women's 3, Hull City Ladies 4. So frustrating. We scored a third goal straight after the kick-off in the second half, but Hull came back into it. And it's frustrating because Newcastle United women's had 2 or 3 more gilt-edged chances where they could have buried this game, but that's a setback for this particular campaign to get promotion into the 3rd tier. Yeah, disappointing, really frustrating, but a really close match, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm going to head now and see if I can get some interviews with 1 or 2 players. Hi Casey, you must be kind of mixed feelings, pleased that you got 2 goals but disappointed about the overall result?
Yeah, the goals mean nothing to the night if we don't get the points, so I don't think I want to even think about that. It's just unlucky, and it is what it is. We have to move forward. If we dwell on this result, then it leads into a next loss, and we don't want that to happen. So.
Yeah, watching the game, you certainly had the chances to bury that game, but it was just a game of missed chances, I think.
Yeah, we have games like that. We have goals where we shoot and the keeper saves mine, so it's just unlucky, and we just have to move forward and not dwell on it.
Oh, Becky, you had the chances to win that game. How disappointed are you?
So disappointed. I think it just boils down to we weren't good enough in either box, and even after the goals we'd conceded, and they were using their pace in behind, and we were struggling. We weren't reacting to it, and I guess we've still had the chances to win the game. We had the chance to equalise to 4-4. That we've hit the post, we've hit the crossbar. It's just so disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, we could be having a completely different conversation if those little chances had went in, because it would have been seen as a great performance.
Absolutely. I mean, we started the game electric. We were 2 goals up within 15 minutes. It's exactly what we asked for the girls, but we kept it going too frantic, and we should have kind of made sure that we kind of killed the game off and just settled and game managed a little bit better in that first half. At 2-0, it should have been pretty much game over.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you only conceded about 8 goals last season. You got 4 in one game. Could this be telling at the end of the season?
Definitely, and it's not good enough. To concede 4 isn't good enough. It's not something we've ever done. So yeah, I'm really disappointed.
Hello, Amanda. I'm Eddie.
Eddie, how lovely to meet you.
And you?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, thanks for talking to me.
No, it's a pleasure. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, Amanda, just for the viewers, I mean, I know you're passionate about empowering women and young girls to get into football, especially Newcastle United. What does it actually mean for what's happening to Newcastle women's football today?
Well, what we've done is we've brought the Newcastle the football team into the heart of the club. It's a part of our club now officially. Prior to the takeover, it wasn't. So we were very excited and we were very passionate about getting the women playing professionally. You can see all the fantastic support that we've got here today. I think what we showed last year is that women's football is really important, and our girls are unique. I mean, they worked so hard last season. We want to see them progress this season. We want to put lots of investment into the women's team to give them the same opportunity as the men. And also what we want to do is create pathways for young girls so that if they want to play football professionally and they have that opportunity in the North East, it's really important.
What does that actually mean on the ground? You talk about pathways and investment. What exactly does that mean?
Well, it means that we need to make sure that supporters come to games. That's really important. We provide academies, we provide investments, we provide investment for players, but we provide facilities and training and everything else. And we lobby government also about making sure that we increase the opportunity around the women's game.
And certainly the women's team now are role models for young girls.
Yes.
What would you say to any young girl or female in this general area who wants to get involved with Newcastle United?
Well, I think you just come and talk to the club. We want to speak to everybody. So we're really excited about getting talent from the local area and really bringing and giving women the chance to play alongside Becky and her fantastic team.
Yeah. And what's the long-term strategy for the team? Is it 2027 you'd like to be in the Premier League?
We want to be in the Premier League, in the WSL, and we want to make sure that we win the Premier League. So we've got a long way to go. We've got to get up through each progression, but it's really important.
Yeah.
But it's not just about, it's about football for everybody. We want to see the event here today is just typical of the growth in the game.
It's amazing, isn't it? The kids are so excited.
Everybody's so fantastic. And women's football is lovely because you get a real family feel, and that's what I loved about having St James's Park. We had 23,000 people, so that's important to be able to do that every year.
Yeah. And so lastly, I mean, what did you think of yesterday's result? A bit frustrating?
I had a sleepless night. We should have won. I hated the VAR decision. Obviously, that's something that we're dealing with, and we're going to. It seems to be a consistent theme of the last few games, but we are dealing with that, and we're talking to officials and trying to get something that we think will work going forward.
Amanda, thanks very much for chatting. Thank you. 3 Hull City ladies, 4 bitterly disappointed, and you could tell from Becky's reaction there. She's absolutely gutted, and she said not good enough, and it isn't. The girls need to be winning games like this in order to get promotion to the next level, so I feel for them, but good luck going forward. I'm sure they're going to put it right. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the ones I done yesterday for the Crystal Palace game, especially the one I done as the pre-match build-up. You'll absolutely love it. And if you like the video again, hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I release a new video. And hope you enjoyed me exclusive with Amanda Staveley about the VAR and the complaint that's being made to the relevant body. So anyway, give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I'll catch you next time.